Hi, I'm Andy Kinder and today I'm going to show you the new quick lock arms system, what we're doing from ourselves here at Maver. Two questions I know you're going to ask me. What is a quick lock? Well, a quick lock is obviously an adapter that goes onto your box with various different types of attachment. But what is the beauty of it? Two things, like I did say to you, what they are. A quick lock, first of all, is an adapter that actually goes onto your leg. But the sheer beauty of these quick locks is all the adapters what go in between, the fittings that go inside them, all that is completely done away with. And I know as anglers, and we've all had it and I've had it as well, we have that problem where we buy a seat box or we have a chair where we have the adapter that goes in to fit the size of the leg, and you get to the bank, you put it on, it falls out. You know, all that is actually done away with a quick lock, because you can see there is an attachment inside of that which, when screwed up, it will attach to any leg size from a 19mm round, a square, 20mm square, right up to a 36mm leg. So any of you guys out there what have got a seat box, what's got smaller legs, and you're looking at upgrading to 36s for instance, this particular quick lock attachment will fit every single leg out there on the market. So whether they're one of the older guys out there what likes to sit on his chair, likes to get comfy, does a little bit of pleasure fishing, but wants all these lovely adapters to make him as comfortable as possible on the bank, the quick lock does it for you, and it does away with all the inserts what go in them, which will, yeah, you'll never lose an insert again. Absolute godsend. But I think the other good thing about them is the quick lock system, and that's what it is. It is an open clip system, and I know again we're just taking away all that hassle in setting up. We've all done it, especially we'll be sat on the bank, it'll be raining, and we want to put a brolly arm up, and we've got a side trays on, we've got a feeder arms on, and you have to pull everything off to put your umbrella attachments on, or a roost bar or something like anything. Oh, we have to start again. That's the sheer beauty of these, because all we have to do, if we want to attach that down there, we clip that round the leg like so, and it goes on. So, you know, what more could we ask for? Every single one in this range, we can add it straight to it wherever we want, on his legs, this side, that side, away we go, and it just fits on. So they are the sheer beauty of the quick lock. It can be added at any time. We've done away with the inserts. Absolutely brilliant. Really sturdy clip, nice big sturdy hand wheel on them as well, and just a great thing. So at that point, I'm going to talk you through the range of the stuff what we've got here from ourselves at Maver. Right, well, first off, we have the arms. Not just my arms, I've got long arms, but these are the arms which will go onto your seat boxes. And there is actually 4 in the range. We've got a nice short little, I'm going to call it a stumpy arm, which a lot of people use when they have it for a backrest. If they feeder fishing, they can attach a backrest. Yes, you can attach a pole sock onto that if you so require, or a bait waiter if somebody got one of these on a tray. So we have the real little short stumpy arm, that rubber on these, you know, to protect your pole if it bangs against it, or a rod, but that's the shorter one. But you want something that little bit longer, just to attach your things further away. You've got a straight curved arm there, just like so. So they're the 2 standard curved arms. This one in particular is my favourite. It's the double curved arm, and you can see I've attached a pole sock to that, because I think they're fantastic for when you're pole fishing and you're breaking your pole down possibly twice. You can drop your pole section onto that. You've also got your pole sock attached to that. If you were double shipping on a long pole by fishing 60 metres, you can attach another pole sock to that, or you can even have your feeder arm or your feeder butt rest into that one and your pole sock onto that. That either goes on your front leg or your middle leg. You can even have it in your back leg. So, you know, that's a great attachment. Really popular attachment. Then you get 2 screw threads at the top, and One of the little attachment which we've done, and I do think this is a great addition to the range, more so I think for pleasure anglers that want a little keep net attachment. You know, you're going down the local canal or you're going on the river, you only want one keep net in, you know, the little keep net attachment which we've got here, which will go straight onto your front leg, and if you're only using one net, not like the commercial bar on that. That's a little keep net attachment which has proved really popular, and that's just a little standard one with a little thread for putting your keep nets. So they're the arms. I think now we should go straight onto feeder arms. We all love a feeder arm, you know I like a bit of feeder fishing, but here are the two feeder arms which we've got out. This one I'm going to call, well, they could all be used on commercials, but this one has a double adapters out. It's used, can be used on the river, and what you can see, you've got the shortness there for the people which want to use it on commercials with the shorter rods, bringing them close to you. But the sheer beauty about this one, it has an extension for the longer rods. If you're fishing, you know, your 11-foot rods or things on a commercial, it extends there, screws up. And the also beauty for you river guys out there, you've got the other attachment in the middle for bringing it up for river feeder fishing. When you're getting that rod as high as you can on rivers, you've got that attachment there. Or even if you know, if you're on a platform on a commercial where you need to get that a bit lower, you can actually unscrew that and drop it down at the front so it's more closer to the water for you. So that's the extending feeder arm which we've got, and you can also see there at the front, it extends also with a leg that goes in, so you can adjust it front, middle and back. Great little feeder arm, that one really is my favourite. But you guys what go and fish some of this long distance feeder fishing, long distance feeder work, you've got the extending feeder arm here, which is a longer arm. As you can see, it's a lot longer arm than what that is, and again it also extends at the front end as well. So anybody what's fishing 13-foot rods, long distance work, places like Boddingtons, Barston, places where you've got to go a long distance, you're using your 13-foot rods, this is where the long feeder arm comes into fruition. Really good. Extends at the front, but the sheer beauty about this one, when we're trying to probably tuck it close to the bank, or we've got bad wind on the lake, we can actually pull that arm, and it's got the full flexibility bend in the middle, just in them awkward pegs where you need to get your rod positioned perfectly. Quick lock on that, and that's the longer feeder arm in the range. So two feeder arms complete all the arm range which we've got there. Well, next up I have two little items just down here to my right which we've actually positioned on the box. We have the freestanding roost. Now, a lot of pegs you can't get your big roost in on the bank, and you want something equally reliable where you can just attach it to your box and put your top kits or your rods, and there we have the roost, which can be attached underneath, away we go, anywhere you like on either side of your box. Just a nice, cheap and cheerful roost where you can put your top kits. That's on there. But one of my personal favourites, and a lot of people like to use a brolly out there, we have got the double braced umbrella attachment here, and you'll notice straight away it's actually a lot longer bracket than the ones that are out there on the market, so it actually sits that little bit further back off your box. You can see it's really sturdy on there. Umbrella pole attachment, double attachment onto your seat box leg, so it gives it that real ultra stability when you've got a brolly up, protecting you from all our elements what we have here in the UK. So the brolly arm and the roost attachment, they're the two other ones in our range. Right, and last but not least, I have two or three other items in this entire range. What we've got a net bar at the front, which I've positioned onto my seat box now. It has the facility to take 3 nets, put them on where you like, slide on, adjustable, fully adjustable if you want them more on one side, more on the other, fully adjustable net bar, which sits perfectly there on the front. And the other two items in the range are our side trays, and I must say both these side trays 2 different side trays to suit everything you possibly need. You've got the standard side tray here, and you can see it is a big side tray. It will easily take enough bait tins, ground bait balls and everything. You can see proper sturdy. The quick locks make your side tray attachment really sturdy. You don't need no support underneath. When this goes onto your seat box, it is proper sturdy. That's the standard side tray. But again, we live in England, we have the most horrific weather at times, and sometimes you need that little bit of protection just against the elements. And you can see we have got now the hooded side tray, and you can see it's a little pram style hood which fits over your bait, protects it from the wind, protects it from that rain, and keeps your bait intact, keeps it all dry. And again, it will also keep it out of the sun. If we were using maggots in the heat of summer, you can put that up to protect your bait so it's not going to kill it. So there's our 2 side trays. It gives a full complementary range to all the quick lock adapters, and I must say, a must-have product, easy to use, fits any box, fits any chair, square leg, round leg, 19mm to 36mm. What more can you ask for? You have a full range of attachments to fit anything. So get yourselves down, your local Maver dealer, check them out. You will be so impressed at what you've seen. Something to suit all. Get down your local Maver dealer, check them out.